everyone doing? I'm sorry I've not been for the last week. I have been in YouTube jail. Yeah, I got banned for a week for talking about a subject that has just been brought into UK law, but I was unaware that this topic was under this jurisdiction. So, under UK law, with a Child Safety Act put in, and it covers things like that you would expect, like child essay material. It covers things like unaliving kind of material. It covers all sorts of things that children should be watching. However, they seem to have sneaked in there, which I've just recently found out through being banned, that you cannot talk about migration. So, if you speak about this, then you're breaking you're breaking UK law. So, from now on, I'm going to have to be very, very careful about how I word certain things. I'm very angry that yeah, isn't it weird that as soon as I start speaking about the subject, I get disconnected? So we have used. I got banned for. I done a video speaking about this, and it was banned for 1 week. So yeah, I was put in YouTube jail for a week for speaking about this. I was covering a protest, and I noticed on X anybody that was covering the protests, their videos were being taken down, and it was saying that according to UK law, that these videos basically go against this Child Safety Act. I didn't know that speaking about migration were I don't know, was anything to do with protecting children. I thought speaking about migration, and especially things that have been going on recently in the UK, would be educational and be everything to do with child safety. But however, no, absolutely not. You speak about it and you get banned. So, yep, I was banned for doing a video on migration. So from now on, if I ever do speak about it, I'm going to have to use certain words, not call it migration. I'm going to have to use a secret word. If I've got like a little pen tool where I can write things on the screen. So if I'm ever mentioning anything to do with it, I will write it on the screen rather than say it. I am absolutely fuming when I got banned and had to research into this new law that's been enacted into the UK. Yeah, they've sneaked in that you cannot speak about migration or what was the other one? You cannot speak about migration, or you cannot speak about the smuggling gangs. That was the one. So yeah, I never spoke about the smuggling gangs, so therefore, they had showed me in the little email that I got. It was because I was speaking about migration. So, yeah, there's ways to get around doing things like that, but yeah, I'm furious because We had Keir Starmer sit there in front of Donald Trump and say that free speech is alive and well in the UK, whereas free speech is not alive and well in the UK. Free speech, I mean, how is free speech well and live in the UK when we're getting arrested for posts? How's free speech alive in the UK where you can't speak about the M word? How is free speech alive in the UK where people are being arrested for memes? Actually, someone was arrested for making a meme of Keir Starmer. They took a picture of Keir Starmer's head and put him on the body of a baby, basically saying he was a big baby. And this person got a visit from the police and was charged with something called a non-crime hate crime. So that goes on your permanent record. You're charged with it, but and it stays on your record, but you don't have to go to court for it, which is the weirdest thing. I looked into statistics, and the Stammer shouts that places like Russia, etc., are dictatorships. In Russia there were I think like 304 posts that were yeah, people were arrested for the certain posts online, and they were to do with things like BOMB threats and things like that. In Britain, however, there were over 4,500 arrests from the start of January to do with posts online. Yeah. So Britain has now lost its ranking. Britain used to be high up there with one of the countries that were deemed one of the most free nations that that was allowed free speech. It has dropped down to the level of North Korea, China, where else? And I keep getting, yeah, it keeps like reconnecting because I'm speaking about this. But yeah, that's why I've not been online because, as I says, I've been in YouTube jail. Um, but I'm not going to shut up about this. I am not going to shut up about this. So I might make myself a wee second channel just in case they decide to like take my channel down. But yeah, I'm not gonna shut up about it because is this the home of the Magna Carta, and all because of that little we can't even say anything about them because you get charged, you get charged. And I mean, is that who's got that little self that one who created a meme of Starmer space on a baby's body, which just basically means he's a little crybaby, you know. So yeah, free speech is dead in the UK. And for that little liar to sit there in front of foreign, especially the American president, and sit there and lie because he was asked a question. What do you think about? You've got a platform. You've got Truth Social. What do you think about your platform? Because that's going to be censored and little stuff. We'd never censor your platform. They have, and the Americans are obviously are. Facebook's an American platform, X platform. Um, you've got Trump Social's American platform, and so they're censoring free speech. So let's see how little Stalin wangles his way out of this one. Yeah, so I've been majorly demonetised, and yep, YouTube prison was not fun. Um, not being able to like post anything on your page. You can't even post. I couldn't even let you guys know because you can't put when you're in YouTube prison. All for speaking about that. It's because there's rallies happening all up and down the UK at the moment. And they don't want the rest of the world to know about it because the British people are sick to death of the M problem, and so there's tons and tons of rallies from people from Scotland, England, Ireland, and Wales, saying we want our children protected because the amount of. I'll tell you one thing. In 1986, this way, there was 1,077 cases of the R word happen in Britain. They opened the floodgates, and now in the year 2025, there is now I think it's about 101,607. Wait, no, 167550. So that's 160,770 are cases now in Britain since they opened the floodgates. I have a video that I want to show you guys. There's a account on X that covers these predator hunters and the amount of guys that they've caught are all seem to be ace seekers, these special ace seekers. One of their excuses was, yeah, I just can't control myself. If you can't control yourself, to be around like 14-year-old girls, you shouldn't be in this country because you're just a danger waiting to happen, in my point of view. The other excuses you get is, oh, I didn't know it was illegal in this country. There was one guy that came from Pakistan says like, yeah, I had no idea it was illegal in Pakistan. So I had to look up at the age limit in Pakistan, which is 18. So so you're trying to say to me that it's 18 in Pakistan, but you come over to Britain and stuff, but you think it's fine here. Another one said that he came over here because British girls are easy. That's why he done it. He didn't know that the age limit was under was he thought it was 14. And then the reason that he was doing it is because he thought that British girls were easy, which is talk for he thinks that British girls are the WHORE word and SLUTS. So 14-year-olds are that. So we've got it. We've got it. So yeah. That's a video that I plan to do, and the excuses that you get are we've got mental health problems, and you know who's telling them this? It's the NGOs and their lawyers. We've got mental health problems, or they'll say that we can't get sent back to our own country, like this guy says, like because it's 18 in his country in Pakistan, he can't get sent back there because he will be sentenced to prison or something harsher. So it's alright for him to come over here and do it here, but if we send him back there, he'd get the jail. And do you know what he got? So he went and he went to court. You never guess what his sentence was. His sentence was 6 months therapy. Who do you think paid for the therapy? Yeah, Muggins taxpayers here. We paid for it. It is unbelievably infuriating. But yeah, I'm not going to go too much into it because, as I says, I've got a video ready to go on this subject because I refuse to stop talking about it until our streets are made safe. I will not stop talking about it. Anyway, as I says, I'm out of YouTube jail now, and yeah, maybe I should have like been a bit more quiet about it, like actually been out of YouTube jail, because this is the whole reason I got myself into trouble in the first place. But I believe in protecting our children. Our children are worth protecting, and I would like if it means like losing a YouTube channel just to protect children, so be it. So be it. Our children are worth more than anything in this world, and I'll be damn sure, damn sure that they're the ones who are protected. So, anyway, this is just a wee quick video to say out of YouTube jail, guys. And I know we normally done the quiz on Saturday night, and I'll get to see if we'll be able to do it tonight. I honestly thought I was out of YouTube jail yesterday because it was the Saturday I got banned. But no, it happened today. So we'll see if we can do the quiz tonight. But yeah, it's quite early in the morning, and I don't know like where any of you guys are watching from. This could be I have no idea. Maybe use it up early for church. Maybe use it in a country where it's I have no idea. Really nice weekend. Mine's has been very mundane, very quiet. As I says, like I normally like to like do like go on my little live stuff during the week and stuff, but unfortunately I've not been able to do that. And yeah. So please join us tonight for our live and for if we do our quiz. But even if we don't do the quiz, we'll have a live tonight anyway, and we'll get a little discussion. Do a reaction to. It's about a guy who managed to get a job in one of these hotels because we don't know what goes on inside these hotels because they have security outside them and no one's ever, not even journalists have managed to get inside and see what the perks are inside these hotels. Well, it just so happened that guy did manage to get into the hotels. He managed to get in because he was contracted out to fix the fire doors, and he managed to like film a lot of what goes on inside the hotels. And trust me, see when you see what these what's gotten inside these hotels. I mean, I'll just give you like one little sneak peek. When they arrive here, they get a choice of either an iPhone or a Samsung. Wouldn't that be nice? It would be nice to get a choice of a Samsung or an iPhone. That would be hell of a nice. And there is so much more that you guys are going to be so bloody angry, and it's no wonder they have security, and no wonder they don't allow journalists in here, because see if the British public had to know, about all the freebies that go on inside these hotels and what the taxpayers really paying for, yeah, yeah, we'd be protesting our government every day, because but instead they sit and freeze. Yeah, it is. It's eye-opening. Let's put it that way. It's 6 o'clock. I'm going to be doing a reaction to that video, and I really want you guys to see this. I want you guys to see the, I mean, the designer clothes alone, because he was able to go into like the rooms to check the fire doors. He was obviously able to go into the rooms. See the jewelry and stuff in there. It's like worth thousands of pounds. There's chains in there like encrusted with diamonds. There's jewelry in there worth thousands of pounds. There's designer clothes in there. Designer clothes that would make celebrities jealous. Balenciaga trainers, Louis Vuitton, luggage, like worth 4 grand. Where are they getting the money for this stuff? North Face jackets. Like most Brits would never be able to afford any of this kind of stuff. But I want you to tune in at 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and you'll be able to see everything that is given on the taxpayer dime to these, we'll call them, what does Stalin call them? A regular M's. Can't say the word. You know what? Because I don't want to be struck off again. But yeah, this is absolutely infuriating. And when I saw it, I was livid, absolutely livid. Um, I thought to myself, I'm about ready to like buy myself a boat and chuck it into the sea and roll myself into Dover, and yeah, get myself a nice 4 5 star accommodation and all the freebies that comes with it, because like this is a life for Riley. Maid service, everything, rooms cleaned daily, the beds changed daily, you don't even have to do your own linen, food cooked, everything is done for you. It is infuriating, and it's all done at our expense. And it's no bloody wonder they are trying to hide this from us. But I'm going to go now because it's early in the morning, and yeah, tune in at 6 o'clock because yeah, this will make you angry as well if you really want to know where your tax money is going. Alright, I'm going to go so much that I'm willing to risk my losing my channel to put this out. I'll see you all at 6. Love you guys. Bye.